I'm Forrest Fisher from Simply Piano Tuning, Repair, and Events, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 3 of this series, Tuning Tuesday. And we are ready to start tuning. Now, really quickly, before we get into that, I want to talk very briefly about the temperament. There's several different temperaments in piano tuning. The most common one that everyone uses is equal temperament. Basically, all that means is that everything in the scale is divided into 12 equal semitones. Another word for half steps. So 12 equal half steps. Now, let us go ahead and set our temperament. The temperament, basically, that is the foundation of the tuning, because once I set the temperament, I basically just go up playing octaves and tuning the octaves, etc., etc. So, the note we need to start off with tuning first is setting A4. So, let's go up by C's. C1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is C4, and that's A4. So A4 is the one that we need to set. Okay, so now we're down here at the piano. The way I set A4 is I do it by ear. Now, you can use what's called an ETD, an electronic tuning device. That is perfectly fine. You know, if you're able to tune better that way, then by all means do it. I like to tune by ear. One thing to note is if you are looking to get into this and become a registered piano technician, then there is a tuning test which you have to do by ear. All right, so I use, you can't really see that, but I use this app called Continuous A440. So this one it's a free download from the App Store. This one has different sounds you can use: the sine wave, French horn, violin, and piano. I prefer using the sine wave. So all you do is hit that right there. Now it is playing, and it will play until I hit it again to stop. We need to get our hammer on the tuning pin here. Now take a moment and listen to the beating. Now we want to get that completely pure, no beats at all. Let me bring the speaker closer here. All right, I don't hear any beating there, so we're pretty much done with that, almost. One thing that I always do, and this goes for any interval that you tune on a piano, you want to check it using what we call a check note. So now for this one, we're going to use F2. So, move you guys over here. That's the lowest F right there. This is F1, and that's F2. All right. Now, the reason we're using F2, listen carefully. You can hear a little bit of beating just hitting the F2, like just some overtone. It's that A4 that we just set. First, we're going to turn the continuous A440 back on and play F2. Let's hear it again. Okay, all right. So now we have that beat in our mind. So now, as you can imagine, we're going to play F2 again, but we're going to play the actual A on the piano, like so. And once more. Both of those beat rates match, which means we have successfully transferred A4 from this device here to the actual piano. So this video has gone on a bit longer than I anticipated, so next week we will be tackling the actual temperament octave and getting that tuned up. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you do enjoy this series, please consider subscribing, and then also please comment below your suggestions for other video series or your thoughts on this series, or if you just want to say hi, please comment below. And that's all I got for you. Goodbye.